Hello all, welcome to Leetcode daily challenge to resolve is maximum matrix sum. So in this problem we are given n cross n integer matrix and we can do the following operations any number of times. That is, choose two elements that are adjacent to each other and multiply each of them by -1. The two elements are considered adjacent if they only share a border. And our goal is to maximize the summation of the matrix elements, return the maximum sum of matrix using the operation mentioned. So what the thing that comes to my mind is, if I have one negative, one positive element that are adjacent, if I multiply both of them by -1, then the negative one will become positive and positive one will become negative. If both are negative, both of them will become positive. So my goal is that I should try to make entire element in my matrix to be positive. And if by any chance am I not able to make it, I'll try to have a negative sign to the most minimum value, right? So one thing is that let's say I have two negative values, right? So if I multiply these two by -1, this will become positive, this will become negative. If I multiply these two, then it will become positive, right? But what if the negative count is odd? Here, the negative count is odd. If I try to make this both positive, I try multiplying both of them by -1, this will become positive, but this will be left, and I will have no adjacent pair to make it positive, right? So the idea over here is I will iterate my entire matrix, right? I will be storing the how many negative elements are there, right, in my negative variable that I created. I will create a sum variable that will store the sum of absolute value of all the matrices. I will also take in care the minimum value, that is the minimum of the matrix and mi. Why? Let me show you. If negative count modulus 2, like if the number of negative elements is odd, in that case, I will, from my sum, I will remove twice of mi. Why? Because already the positive part of mi has already been included. So first I have to remove that and then add the negative part. That is why two times of mi. And for I'm storing in sum the absolute values, right? So I'm assuming that I have will be able to make them positive. So that is why all the absolute values. And finally returning the sum. So yeah, that was all for this question. Thank you.